It's time for the Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report, babies. How's it going again? Vince Masters here, your host, of course, of the Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report. We have a lot to cover here tonight, so let's get started because we don't have a whole lot of time, as you know, like always. So let's get started. A lot of news to get to today, and I got my own personal opinions also on this stuff, so let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with the Royal Rumble card and predictions. This is my predictions of the Royal Rumble card. This is the updated card. Probably the last matches they're going to add, unless they decide to add some unseen, matches like they always do that they don't even mention. So I don't know why WWE does that. I don't like it when they do that. I like them to announce every match. So let's find out. John Cena versus Kane. I'm picking John Cena to win that just because, well, like I've said in the past, to me, in my own opinion, he's a corporate kiss ass. So I think that he'll probably get over Kane. And besides, he's heading into momentum, against The Rock too at WrestleMania. So they gotta make him look large. Even though he's probably not gonna win the Elimination Chamber match, but that's my pick for the Royal Rumble. Something's bound to happen, though, but I believe Cena will come out the winner somehow. WWE Championship match: CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. I believe CM Punk will win somehow and not get screwed by John Virginitis, the way I say it, against Dolph Ziggler this Sunday live on pay-per-view. So that's going to be something to see. And you never know, at the Royal Rumble, you might see CM Punk give a I'm not the STF, I'm sorry, go to sleep to John Virginitis. So let's stay tuned for that. I hope it does happen. That would be hilarious, because he deserves it. Matches updated. Daniel Bryan will take on Mark Henry and The Big Show in a steel cage triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And my prediction is, a lot of people might disagree with me with this, just because Mark Henry and Big Show are two big giants. But I am picking Daniel Bryan to win it all, just because somehow, some way, because he's pulled everything else off. So why not this? And I know that AJ thing was not an accident. He did that on purpose, and just to get away with his title. And then he did the same when he had the match with Big Show again before that, when he provoked Mark Henry. See, he's doing all this to become a great heel and to probably take on Randy Orton, I'm hoping, because that is going to be one hell of a match if it does happen. And also, my picks for the Royal Rumble, of course, will lead into Mania, is either Chris Jericho or Randy Orton. But of course, St. Louis is Randy Orton's hometown, so I'm going to really choose Randy Orton. But if Jericho does win, I would not be surprised. He's my second pick. And I was going with Sheamus, but I don't think they'll let him win. So those are my really two picks right there. So that's my predictions. You can write me your own, email me what you think about this broadcast on YouTube, anything. Anyway, getting back to the news now. Injured star here coming back at WWE SmackDown. As I just mentioned, one of the contestants who will be in the Royal Rumble is going to win it is Randy Orton. He's coming back this Thursday on SmackDown, so Friday on SmackDown, so stay tuned for the tapings on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's legit, and he's coming back, so they're going to mention the same before he actually goes in the Royal Rumble. WWE star possibly injured this week, going into a WWE live event, which was Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man's son. He injured. A lot of people thought he injured his arm during the match with Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship, but it turns out he actually injured his wrist. So that might keep him up. That might keep him out of the ring for a little bit, but not very too long. It's not like a big injury, nothing like that. So stay tuned to watch him be back sooner than later with the Ted DiBiase posse. Anyway, my opinion, of course, of this Friday night SmackDown is kind of funny. The dance-off between Regal, Brutus Clay, and Vicky was the most funniest thing I've probably ever seen in a while. I don't know where WWE's coming up with this stuff, but it seems like Brutus Clay is becoming an entertaining superstar. He's a heel, but fans are starting to cheer him, so they gotta watch out for that. And he's also becoming a joke. I mean, WWE's just making him out to be a joke, in my opinion. Just like Goldust, when he first came, they kind of took him seriously, but then made him into something else. So we'll see where this goes. Hopefully it won't happen from Brutus Clay. Also, from what I heard, from what everybody's been saying, Brian, like I said, Brian, he took advantage again of the Lumberjacks and manipulated everybody in the lumberjack, so he would retain his title somehow and run out while Mark Henry and everybody else is beating the hell out of each other. So that kind of shows right there that he's gonna find some way to win on Sunday, in my view. Somehow to get out of there, and he's gonna make it to WrestleMania with that title. Now, I'm not looking past Elimination Chamber, but if he does go into that category, somehow, some way he'll come out of that too, if possible, as that champion. So we'll find out. After comedy news on Mick Foley here to make a ring return. It will not be at WrestleMania though. It will be a couple months after WrestleMania, so he can get in shape for that and return to ring action. Also, another news here, the big update on Billy Gunn and X-Pac and the after party at the Royal Rumble. There's been news that the VIP tickets and VIP sold out, but there's been extra tickets, just in luck for you guys, that have been released on mywrestlingparty.com. So go on there, you'll probably see some 10 additional VIP tickets for the fans who want a picture and autograph with X-Pac and Billy Gunn. So, and this will begin at the bar after the Royal Rumble. Apparently, it's going to be at Tiggin Irish Pub, which is a mile away from the Scott Trade Center, which will be held at the Royal Rumble, 11 p.m. and that's where it's going to be at. So look into that. For those who want to go, and general admission is just $10, so you don't really got to worry about that. You just want to go in for the heck of it. Also, now this is kind of funny. China is still verbally swearing at Vince McMahon, telling X-Pac off, telling Triple H off. I mean, damn, doesn't this girl got a life? I mean, I know she's a porn star, but it's like, she wants to come back to WWE so bad. But they're not going to let her come back because of all the shit that she's done, and she's just basically doing it to herself, in my opinion. I mean, she probably would have been back with WWE if she didn't make a fool out of herself doing porn, and now she's apparently a California, from what I'm hearing, hooker or something like that, an escort. But anyway, this is some of the comments she made. I'm just going to read them off to you here. That she made on her Twitter page. She called Vince a loser, and always will be. Says that he's a diehard bitch. He tells him to suck dick. She said that Triple H and X-Pac have been following her on Twitter page, harassing her, and she says she's going to go and get get one of those things that every other girl gets, one of those harassment suits, or whatever you want to call them. It's just really a restraining order. There you go, restraining order. So to me, this is raw, stupid shit. I mean, they're talking over the shit on Twitter, and I just think that's a waste of both of their time. So I think WWE should just move on, forget about what China says, because they're only verbal words, just like everybody else speaks. And I think that she should just move on with her life and stop. You know, move on, be a porn star, make money, and that's really what she wants to do, and just let WWE be, because WWE's not going to let her back. The only way they're going to let her back is if she shapes up, and it seems like she's not, so we'll see what happens with her. Also, Chris Jericho news, some big Jericho news here. Has no regrets of leaving anytime soon, says he's in the best shape of his life, and says that he wanted to be two things in his life. One's a rock star, and one's a WWE star. He said he was fortunate to have both, and he said that's his dreams. And he said he may leave for a while working on other projects, but he would never leave the WWE. He will always come back. So there you go, Jerichoholics. He's always coming back, and I cannot wait. Jericho's the man. If anything, I hope he does win the Royal Rumble instead of Orton, just because he deserves it more. See. Also, hey, I want to get to this real fast for anything. WWE Access is going to be on tickets this Sunday at 10 a.m. As you know. And for those who don't know, this is the list of people that are going to be doing it. And no, it's not. Sadly, it's not the Undertaker. He's not going to be doing Access. Don't know why. There are rumors flying around that he was going to do it. He's been pulled for some reason or another, which really sucks. I will be, of course, at my first WrestleMania, and I'm going to meet all the stars. And I'll have the photos for you on my Facebook page, which is Vincent Robles 29 at yahoo.com. So if you want to look me up, you know, just add me as a friend, and you got yourself in. Here's the list. CM Punk will be doing it. Edge, Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, Mick Foley, Sheamus, Big Show, and Rey Mysterio. They will all be doing it, and tickets are $95 a piece. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's WrestleMania. What do you expect? At general admission is $40. So remember, tickets on sale this Sunday. They'll probably have a pre-show. I will try to get it by Wednesday. If they do have any information, I'll release it on here. So stay tuned. Also, news on MVP. He says he would love to work a program with Randy Orton. He says he's a good guy. He says it don't matter what people have said about him in the past, that he's a hard guy to work with. It's not true. He says that he will be returning to WWE in the near future, possibly. And if he does, he would like to work a program with Randy Orton. Daniel Bryan who's his favorite right now. Also, CM Punk. He says he's at the top of his game right now. He says that, and he also says that he had good chemistry with both Randy and him. So there you go. We'll see what happens with MVP in the future. So look for him. Classics on Demand will stop at the end of March apparently because of the WWE Network. As I mentioned before, that's just going to be what happens because the network's taking over the internet on their site, so they're going to close out Classics on Demand, sadly, which I enjoyed because I like watching their old matches and everything. But we'll see what WWE Network has to offer. I'm pretty sure it's better than that, so we'll see. Also, Hall of Fame tickets have been nearly sold out. WWE has said they're selling very well, and they are almost nearly sold out at the end of this weekend. So expect a sellout in WrestleMania in Miami. Also, some great breaking Divas news here I got for you guys. How about this? For the first time ever, Beth and Natalya, they want to raise the bar in the women's division. They said that they want a ladder match to be out there sooner than later, and they said they would like to do one possibly together. So you never know when they feud. If anything, by WrestleMania, we might be seeing that. Who knows? That would be hell of a match to see. And Beth says she considers herself a pioneer for the ladies. And she says she has been in a ladder match before, which I didn't see. She said it's on that DVD, Ladder Matches Part 2, I believe it is, or Table Ladders and Matches, whichever one they called it. She said she had a ladder match in OVW with some lady. So I got to pick that up and see it, because that sounds interesting to me. Because you can talk about some women who can't wrestle. Beth is one of those girls who can, and Natalya. So I hope it does happen, and I wish you guys luck. By the end of 2012, Dixie Carter says that Sting will retire, wrestling-wise anyway. He says that even though in Sting's mind he doesn't want to retire, but he says it'll probably be an emotional night coming up pretty soon when he does retire. So we're going to find out if that really does happen this year. But before anything, I'm going to meet Sting no matter what it takes. Because, baby, nobody gets away from Vince Masters. And also, this is kind of shocking in a way, too. Twitter has posted William Regal. He's asking for a world title shot against Daniel Bryan. He says he never asked for anything. He says it's about time he asks for his shot because he wants to still be the first English world champion. Well, no offense, William Regal, but this is the pipe bomber talking. I think you're just a born wrestler. I don't even think you'd make a good champion. No offense. I know everybody should have their at least a shot, and you probably will get your shot, but you won't win it because you just suck. Sorry, you're just born. You want to be having a shot, but be better than what you are. Also, some miscellaneous news, one miscellaneous news is Mr. Anderson has a new look. He will be returning to TNA TV. He returned this past weekend at a house show. He will return to TNA TV more faster than what you can expect, and he has a new look. Personally, my thoughts on that is I think he should have kept his old look just because more of the character. I know you didn't want to stay with WWE's copyrights and everything, but I think it would have been better that way. So that's just my opinion. But anyway, thanks guys for tuning into the Pipe Bomb Wrestling Report. I will see you guys this Sunday for the Royal Rumble, and tune into Horny Goat for that GCLCW Wrestling with Gorgeous George hosting, and Ben Rhino, Sky Johadi, and a couple others. And so I'll be there, hanging out with the wrestlers. See you guys later. Good night. Pipe bomb.